Hi, and welcome to my additional videos to help you in your copperplate calligraphy journey. This video is gonna be about writing a sentence in real time, and I'm gonna share with you the process. And as I mentioned in other videos, I haven't written this sentence before, so it's the first time I'm dealing with the sentence. So it's the first time I'm thinking about the pair of letter forms I'm encountering and what do I decide to go with in terms of letter variations. So let's go. As I normally talk about, I use walnut ink, which is this one in here currently is really dark. So I inserted quite a bit of crystals. And my tool at the moment of choice is Hand 101, but it doesn't matter. Whatever the tool is that you use for yourself is the best choice for you. So now I'm gonna place the paper. So what I'm using currently is 100% recycled ATGSM copy paper. So it's not marker, it's not any other fancy type of paper. It's just regular 100% recycled copy paper. I'm going to fix the guidelines. If you need guidelines, follow the info on the description of this video, and you'll be able to download a free blank calligraphy set. Okay, cool. Now, I'm currently using landscape version. Each unit is 6mm height. So this is sort of the scale that I'm using. And now, because I haven't written this sentence before and I don't want to make spelling mistakes, which in my case is super common, I'm going to write the sentence with pencil in here so I have it in front of me to read. Now, the sentence says, you cannot imitate. So I'm just going to write it in here. Maybe I can go a little bit closer so you see what I'm doing and you can write with me if it's the first time you're writing this as well. You cannot imitate someone else's journey and still be true to yourself. This quote is by Jon Kabat, and I won't letter the name of the author, but you can Google it, and in case you want to learn more about him. All right, so based on the sentence, and I don't know how long all this sentence is going to occupy on the page, so I just need to see as I'm going. So currently, I'm going to use the regular grade that I normally use. And so my next X height is going to be here. And surely I need at least 2 lines, probably more. So let's start. So I'm going to start with a capital letter, which is letter Y for you. And let's go. Okay. So another thing I always use, a folded piece of paper just to protect the final surface from my own skin. Okay, again, let's go. So let's start with capital Y. Of course, this is not the only Y you can do. There are many variations of capital Y, but this is the one that I'm using today. So, okay, now I have O and U. I don't know what type of paper is this because I just found it in one of my folders. So it's possible that as I'm going, it's going to start bleeding, and that's going to be an interesting situation. But for the moment, it's holding up. Okay, cannot. Okay, I see that the ink is coming very nicely because I think I didn't dip at any point during this word. And then at the end of it, the ink was getting lighter and appears a nicer coffee color, lighter coffee color through the ink. So it's really beautiful. Excellent. So the next word is imitate. Let me move the page a little bit so I'm a bit more comfortable. I noticed that because the paper is not marker paper, there is a little bit of texture, so the nib is scratching, which is fine. It's just something I'm noticing now as I'm writing more and more. Okay, someone, next word is someone. So let's go and move across. All right, I need to go down. Well, no, but I want to go to the next line. So you cannot imitate someone. And then I'm gonna go to the next X height, which is here. Else's, so E. Journey. Any more ink? I think here is on the limit of word separation. Maybe I would like to add a little bit more next time, but for the moment, I'm not touching anything. I'm just keep on going. So, and is the next word. Let me move a bit more again. And still. be true. Now I have a question in here, which is, let's go out. Okay, so do I place the word here, be, and then I have true to yourself, or I break it into here? I think I'm gonna place the word, the verb be on the second line, and then I'm going to the third line. So let's go. Still be. And now I'm going to find the next text height, which is this one. And I'm gonna reposition, going up, going in. Okay. True to yourself. That's the end of the sentence. I would love that you write at the same time as me. Your maybe a bit more ink. Okay. Let's go out. Let's zoom out. Okay. So this is the space that currently occupies. And of course, I can make many changes in here. Okay, let's study what we have in here for the first time. So how can I study this? Starting with observational skills. So what I can see is on the first line, I have absolutely no descenders. So if I were going to build this again, I now know that on the space below the X height, there is no descenders. So I can bring this up easily because I have a lot of room. Second of all, I don't have any long ascenders either. So it's interesting because I only have 3 T's. And if I wanted to apply variations, I know that I will be applying variations on the crossbars of the T's because I have 3 of them on the first line. Second of all, second line, I have now 2 descenders, 4 ascenders. All of them are L's. So if I want to bring variations, I know that I can play around, especially here, that are 2 L's next to each other, and I can play with variations as well. Number 3, I have 2 ascenders on the right, on the third line, and 2 descenders. Question is, if I am going to write Jon Kabat, well, I have the space here, and maybe this actually comes really close to complete the 3 lines, and then it works well. Then I will add the quotes on both sides, and then I will add the author next to me, and it will work really well. Because there is not a lot of ascenders and descenders, it's really easy for me to actually go up and make the space between lines a lot smaller. So in here, I can go up at least 1 unit. And I know that there is going to be zero collision because there is no descenders. Here, if I go up 1 unit, I know that this and this will touch, but because they are in different positions, they will not touch. So I have plenty of room to go up 1, even 2 units up. So from here to here, and make all of these a lot more condensed. What else? I have a lot of N's and M's, so a lot of them actually especially during the first sentence, a lot of E's and a few S's to play around. So S's and R's, once you know how to refine them, they are your best friends because they can make your sentence really wonderful. So in here, actually, maybe a future exercise I will do is turn this sentence, which is exactly what we have learned on foundational copperplate, and then turn it into something a lot more ornamental and with a lot more variations. So you can actually see, like, this is level 1 and this will be level 3. So how to step from level 1 to level 3 and all the things you can do to actually make this like a really, really beautiful statement. So with that, that's the video for today. I hope you enjoy that, and I'll see you again soon.